Ladies and gentlemen, the Princess Droid, and last I left off, it's the day after Christmas, and I thought I'd get a whole lot done, and I didn't, but I did get a few things done. I'm almost done with her, and what I've done so far is, and it's hard to probably see, I'm been dry brushing her belt, just getting the highlights. Basically been going back over her flesh tone, basically taking the base color, adding a little white to it just to simplify it, and I've been basically just brushing on like the highlights that you can see everywhere and blending in. Basically I'm dry brushing. I'm doing I want to say, you know, I could do like a wet blending. I'm basically doing like a dry blending, and I just been, you know, very lightly getting the highlights on each one, and just basically dry brushing, you know, the highlights, just changing, you know, getting the highlights of the skin around her face, bosoms, and you know, legs and everything, and her hands. You might be able to probably see it a little bit. It's kind of a different color. And don't laugh, I use specialized brushes when I paint figures. And if you can read the name on there, specialized brushes, Crayolas. I don't know where I get them. A lot of these, when I do find these exquisite brushes, they're always in like model kits. If you go buy them at garage sales type, pop them open, there's always brushes and all kinds. But anyway, I like to use these type of brushes because the bristles are not the finest point, and they're more, to me, they're more rounded, so they're good for blending and stuff. Anyway, Crayola on the modeling desk. She's just about done. I got a few just the little things that I gotta just touch up, try to touch up her just a little bit areas of the wash that I used, and you know, it's a little darker in some spots on the wash. If I can, like I see on her side here, you know, lights make it bright, but once you get it on table normal light, you know, everything will blend in. And I'll tell you all a story. Built a figure for a gentleman. He said he wanted it in a curio glass case with lights that were coming down. So I did a figure for him, and I did heavy washes on him, and he kept asking me why I do that. I said, well, once you put it in the glass case, it'll change the appearance. And when you saw it up close, it was real heavy washes. You can see where it's dark and everything, but once you put him in the case and the lights hit him, it popped. And he thanked me for that. But anyway, that's another thing. But anyway, I've been trying to keep it very light here because she is animated and she is the princess. So, almost done with her, and we're almost done with R2. I went back in and painted all the blues where I could find, and went back in and painted the silver highlights on the R2. Now some of the stuff is simplified on the kit, like the little I don't know, side detail and all that. No big deal. I did get that paint. I'm gonna go in and not dirty him, but I'm gonna give a little bit of shadow effect to him, especially, you know, kind of a weathered, not, it ain't going to be weathered, it's just going to be feathered weathered on the R2, just to give him a little something. And one thing I can't fix, and you'll probably be able to see it, I could if I kept sanding and sanding and sanding. That's the top of his arms here. You can see the lines on them. Now, I really can't do anything. Even if I keep painting and sanding, it's just you're going to see it. She hides most of it when you see her, when she sits on it, you know, like so. So it's not really noticeable, but it's one of those, if I kept sanding and sanding and sanding, I'd probably end up doing it. But I didn't want to go that too far, because that would be you know, I'd even have to sand all the print lines again, and I didn't want to go that far either. But anyway, R2 is just about done, and I gotta touch them up a few little places, and then we'll try to get a base. I may or may not, may have to get that on your own. I may get you a sample base, and you'll be able to go from there. But anyway, R2 is just about done. The eagle. I think last time I showed you, I don't remember, been a day, can't remember, 15 minutes ago. But anyway, got all the shading done on the eagle. Mostly all the major painting. Now I'm going to go in and we're going to do a little panel work, and I think they make weathering decals, I was told, which, and I assume James Small, when he painted that, before he made the decals, I figured they made a template. So I took me a index card and made me a 3 little square masking template, and I'm just going to put it on here. Was going to plan on doing this today, but it didn't work out at all. But anyway, we're going to try to do this later this evening. We're going to make a little template here, and we're going to lay it on the model and spray it in different factions just to give it some panel works, and then we be able to switch it around, do it that way, reverse it, just change it up, and just a simple little index card and low setting on the airbrush, and you just go in one little shot, and you're good to go on that. That's on the next to-do list. Want to get that done, and then hopefully what I want to do is, after I get the panels on, go back over one more time, just to if the panels are too dark, light them up just a little bit, and then seal it. I got to put a wash on a couple little places, and then we'll clear coat it and get ready for decals, because the rest of the decals, basically the rest of the detail is decals. Anyway, that is where I am on the Eagle. So hopefully I'll try to get that done later tonight. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. Getting ready to put some more panels on the Eagle. R2 getting painted, and we are painting the Princess. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.